The rules really need to be respected and enforced for the asylum and immigration system to work. That's why since the election, we have been increasing returns, so 19,000 people who have no right to be in the UK have now been returned.
In a significant move, the Labour government has taken a firm stance on illegal immigration, aiming to address the perceived strain on the UK's resources caused by migrants entering the country unlawfully. This has sparked a heated debate about the role of illegal immigrants in the broader context of the UK's social and economic challenges.
And also increasing the illegal working raids and going after the employers who are exploiting migrant workers. This is about making sure that there's proper fairness, proper enforcement in the system, and proper respect for the rules as well.
With Home Office figures revealing that approximately 19,000 illegal migrants have been deported since Labour took power, the government is publicly showcasing its commitment to enforcing stricter immigration policies. For the first time, footage of deportation flights has been released, providing insight into this controversial process. According to the Home Office, since Labour's election in July, nearly 19,000 individuals, including foreign criminals and those deemed ineligible for asylum, have been removed from the UK. This includes over 5,000 forced returns of individuals with no legal right to remain, marking a notable increase compared to the previous year. The government argues that these actions are necessary to uphold the integrity of the immigration system and protect the interests of taxpayers who feel the burden of illegal immigration. The recently released footage shows detention officers escorting individuals onto charter flights, a stark reminder of the realities of immigration enforcement. While the majority of those deported board flights without incident, the presence of restraint equipment illustrates the potential for conflict in these situations. This visual documentation aims to provide transparency about the government's efforts to manage illegal immigration, but it also raises ethical questions regarding the treatment of individuals during the deportation process. In conjunction with these deportation efforts, the government's flagship immigration legislation, known as the Border Security, Asylum and Immigration Bill, has cleared its first hurdle in Parliament.
Or the Border Surrender Bill, I think more accurately, and we intend to amend that bill with some of these new policy ideas. So that bill is also driving the timetable. That bill, by the way, allows, the Labour government's bill allows illegal immigrants who have crossed the English Channel by small boat, for example, illegal immigrants should not have a path to citizenship.
The bill has been met with mixed reactions, with some labelling it the Border Surrender Bill. It seeks to introduce new offences and powers aimed at tackling people smugglers who facilitate dangerous channel crossings. For example, individuals involved in selling or handling boat parts used in these crossings could face severe penalties, including long prison sentences. Home Secretary Yvette Cooper has defended the bill, asserting that it is essential to restore order to the immigration and asylum systems, which she claims were left in disarray by the previous Conservative government. She argues that criminal gangs have exploited weaknesses in the system, leading to tragic outcomes for many migrants attempting perilous journeys across the English Channel. Cooper's statements highlight the government's determination to take a tough stance on illegal immigration, portraying it as a necessary measure for national security. However, this approach has not been without its critics. Opposition MPs have expressed concern that the bill could undermine the rights of genuine asylum seekers. Labour MP Belle Ribiere Addy raised alarms about the potential for the bill to criminalise individuals who may be fleeing persecution or exploitation. She emphasised the need to protect those who are trafficked or brought into the country under duress, warning that the legislation could strip away their rights under existing protections. Diane Abbott, a prominent Labour figure, echoed these sentiments by suggesting that a more effective solution to the Channel crossings crisis would be to establish processing centres in northern France. This proposal aims to address the root causes of illegal crossings by providing a safer alternative for asylum seekers to have their claims processed before attempting the hazardous journey to the UK. Labour MP Nadia Whittome also voiced concerns about the unintended consequences of the bill, arguing that it could criminalise those seeking refuge. She highlighted the tragic loss of life associated with these crossings, stressing the importance of finding humane solutions that prioritise saving lives rather than punitive measures that may not effectively address the underlying issues. Despite the criticisms, some Labour MPs voiced support for the bill, arguing that it would empower law enforcement agencies to take decisive action against illegal immigration. Jo White, who has first-hand experience driving trucks between France and the UK, shared her concerns about the potential for human trafficking and illegal crossings during her journeys. Her perspective reflects a broader sentiment among constituents who feel frustrated and anxious about border security. The discourse surrounding illegal immigration has become increasingly polarised, with politicians on all sides vying for public support. Labour's approach appears to be a response to the growing fears among voters regarding the impact of illegal immigration on public services and resources. By taking a strong stance, the government aims to reassure taxpayers that it is committed to addressing their concerns. However, the effectiveness of these measures remains to be seen. Critics argue that deportations and stricter legislation may not address the root causes of migration or the complex realities faced by individuals seeking refuge. The ongoing conflict between the need for security and the rights of vulnerable individuals continues to shape the national conversation around immigration in the UK. In conclusion, the Labour government's firm stance on illegal migration marks a significant chapter in the ongoing debate about immigration policy in the UK. With deportations reaching record numbers and new legislation aimed at tightening border security, the government is attempting to address public concerns about the impact of illegal immigration. While some politicians argue that these measures are necessary for national security, others caution against the potential for harm to genuine asylum seekers. As the conversation evolves, it is essential to strike a balance between maintaining border integrity and ensuring that the rights and dignity of individuals are upheld. The implications of these policies will resonate far beyond the immediate context, shaping the future of immigration in the UK and the lives of countless individuals seeking a better life. As this debate continues, it is crucial to engage in thoughtful discussions that consider the complexities of migration and the human stories behind the statistics. Thank you for watching, and I invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights into immigration policy and social issues.
The rules really need to be respected and enforced for the asylum and immigration system to work. That's why since the election, we have been increasing returns, so 19,000 people who have no right to be in the UK have now been returned, and also increasing the illegal working raids and going after the employers who are exploiting migrant workers. This is about making sure that there's proper fairness, proper enforcement in the system, and proper respect for the rules as well.